Good evening, my darlings. It's finally the time for my Tell Me Darling segment. I hope my mic sounds fine. I also apologize in advance because of me being late. And if you've noticed, I think my voice is a bit heavier today. Hold on, let me move my mic a bit. Alright. Let me say hi first to the people who have already been here in the waiting room. Please wait a moment. Tikus makan garpu. Wait, I'm noticing a lot of tikus tonight. What is this? Hello Mark. Hello Tikus. Hi Spark. Hi Vetra. And then the rat army. Tikus makan batu, paku, palu, hantu, danau. Ini tikus makan bisa membelah diri. I think they're a singular cell who, what's it called? Who multiplied. Hi Simi. Hello Mami Luna. Hi. Welcome to stream. Hi Fenrir, Pepeng. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And then there's also tikus makan semeru. So many tikus. Hi Raffi, selamat malam, good evening. Spark, is this from the latest submission or all of them? This is all of them. 5 responses so far. Hi Choco, hi. Welcome to stream. Thank you for stopping by. Kenapa banyak family tikus di sini? I have no idea, but I think tikus makan garpu is the leader of them all. Okay, so let me explain a little bit about today's Tell Me Darling free talk stream. As I've said before in my social media posts, this stream will be a free talk with very heavy topics. And by heavy, I mean any. It can range from I will talk about submitted to me. These are anonymous, and because this is a heavy topic, free talk, I will try to be as neutral as possible, but at the same time, if you'd let me, I will also let me read chat first. Tikus makan is actually a tribe of kobold named after things it could chew. Oh, that will be so cute. Hi Zero, welcome to stream. Looky, hi Pa Sophie. Uh-oh, your mic seems to be cut off for a bit. Is it? Is my voice fine now? I'm looking at my OBS and the voice seems... My mic is on and off. Yeah. Let me fix this real quick. I think it's the adapter. Test. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5. Is it fine now? I think it's not glitching. There are glitches currently. Okay, I think I need to keep talking to again. Okay, hold on. There's so much cable on my table. I'll apologize. Yep. I think it's definitely the adapter. I'm moving my mic. Like, I'm holding my mic in my hands right now. If you feel like my voice is a bit loud. Is it still prapet? It's fine now? Is it? I hope it's fine, I swear. Or should I put my mic in front of me? Let's see, let's see. Please don't fall. Oh god. Test. Is it still prepared? Wow, you are close. I know. I almost kissed the mic. Okay. How about now? Is it fine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Okay, it sounds fine. Hi Kai, welcome to stream. Stupid adapter kun ya. Stupid bonk adapter kun. Not that I'm complaining if you're actually. Damn, Sophie, tonight is not the night, but maybe later. Hi Adre, welcome to stream. Anyway, as I was saying, first and foremost, trigger warning, and also I'll be as neutral as possible. And if you'd like further, what should I say? I would not say further input, but no, not further. Never mind. If you'd like, you can also tell me your viewer no, not me, my viewers' input in chat. I would also appreciate it. My god, my mind is everywhere right now because I'm actually nervous. Scream internally from Aira's breathing noise. Hey, tonight is not the night. It's not that kind of night, okay? Maybe I'll make an ASMR video in the future. Like me speaking like this close. See, it's so close that that my model stopped responding. Anyway, all right, let's start from the first submission. Oh god, he actually this person put his email. I think I need to scroll it up real quick. Okay. So this is from the first submission. I will read it first. I hope it's quite clear. Yeah, I think it's being captured quite clearly on the screen. Okay, so from person number 1, I saw his email, but I don't really want to dox him here. Okay, let's read it. I have several problems. Some are resolved, some aren't. Solved one, for example, anger issues, mood swing control, and recovering from burnout. While in solving process are giving my 110% at work, also to prove myself worthy of this job. My workmates is kind and reaches out to me whenever I meet obstacles, but I still feel like I'll be indebted to them. And on top of it, my manager demands me to meet his rather high expectations. And here's the real problem. I can't talk out my feelings to my manager when I'm confronted. I'm scared it will affect my task or bring something unwanted to work. I'm always had overthinking mode that makes me unable to utter anything. For now, I'll just do my best and carry on, put up resilient grown-up man at work. Thanks for reading my response. Maybe it sounds so mundane, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm still processing it and try to fit in to the workplace society. First of all, thank you for sharing this with me. Ako telat nga ako nga telat. It's okay. Good evening, Luna. Hi, Cyber. Welcome. Okay. So this first person's problems, right? He has some solved and he has some that hasn't been solved. I'm really glad that you said you have solved your anger issue, mood swing control, and your burnout, but please be careful that these issues, their disappearance may be temporary. You may be fine right now, but I'm not saying that you'll be worse in the future, but keep an eye on it. But I'm really glad that you recognize you have anger issues, mood swing controls, and burnouts back then. And that's really good. That's a good first step to recognizing it. Okay, so for the main problem, right? this person feels like he will be indebted to his workmates. That's the first one, indebted to his workmates. Second of all, he is speechless when he is confronted by his manager. Okay, so I will immediately take a stand where we position this problem in a professional settings, because when we're talking about professional settings and non-professional settings, my response would differ entirely. But because this is a professional settings, for the first one, you'll still feel indebted to them. You'll feel indebted to your workmates. I think this is okay. You don't need to feel like you being indebted to your workmates as a burden, because you said it yourself, your workmates is kind and they reach out to you whenever you meet obstacles. That means that in a way, despite it being a professional settings and they feel they need to help you because of work, right? Because they don't want anything to hinder with your work. At the same time, I feel like it's genuine. So it's okay for you to feel indebted to them, but don't consider this as a burden. Maybe to pay them back for what they've done. Do it in not in a direct way, but in many ways that you can do it. For example, like, hey, treat them to coffee, or like eat lunch together, or like when they have problems themselves, help them out. So in a way, it's like you're paying back what you feel you're indebted to them. I'm a listen while I draw. Okay, pa Sophie. Okay. Anger issues, you're talking about me. No, zero no. Oh, hi, Kenny Mari. Welcome. Long time no see. Thank you for stopping by. He seems like Komi-san, but angsty inside. Maybe he can vent out his feeling. True. Like Komi-san cannot talk out her feelings. Maybe this person has been bubbling their feelings, you know, in the professional settings up to the point where they feel like it's burdening them. Hello, Cyan. Hello. Welcome to stream. Okay. And then the next one, his manager demands him to meet his rather high expectations, and he cannot talk out his feeling to his manager when confronted. He's scared it will affect his task. Well, I'm saying his, I'm just assuming, but it will affect their task. And he always overthink whenever this happens. Okay. When I would like to know more context. So I will see this from two different scenarios. First is the positive one, second is the negative one. For the positive outlook, if your manager demands you to meet his high expectations, I have a feeling that your manager sees a potential in you. It might seem like I'm talking out of my ass, but listen, this is a positive outlook. And why he's demanding is so that you may achieve that potential, and possibly in the future, you may get better positions or promotions. And speaking about talking about what you're feeling to your manager, again, because this is a professional setting, at the same time, you can't really speak up or like talk back, you know, quote unquote talk back. Because then again, in a way, your manager is your boss, and because this is a professional settings, there are some things that there are hierarchy that you need to follow, right? Okay, that's from the positive outlook. From the negative outlook, I feel like your manager wants you to do all the work. Okay? That's from negative outlook. But let's focus on the positive outlook. If you're already seeing this from the positive outlook, I feel like you won't feel as burdened, you know, because I can tell that because of your manager confronting you, you feel like, oh my god, this is burdening me so much, and I cannot speak up because it will affect my task or bring something unwanted to work. Yes, it may, because again, this is a work hierarchy. You can't really do anything about it. You feel helpless, right? You feel helpless. But then again, the solution to this is back to the first thing that you mentioned, right? You have workmates that is kind and that reaches out to you. I feel like as a team, you can talk your feelings out to your colleagues instead of to your manager. Because at this point, in this professional settings, that is one of the solutions that you can do. If you talk about your problems outside work, it may seem unprofessional of you, and I know not everyone can afford a therapist, right? Therefore, despite you might feeling indebted to your friends, I think working it out with your friends to keep going at your work might be the solution. I think that's it from my side. What do you guys think? I really want to know. I think, or eat ice cream. Hello moms, hello, I think. Sabare kakayang selandang dengan cobaan. Yeah, I hope, because this is something that adults go through in life, right? When you step into a new workplace and you feel like you're giving it all to prove yourself that I deserve to be here. I do not wish to be looked down upon, but now you've hit a wall that you don't know how to go through. It happens to everyone, and let us not belittle this person's burdens, because again, everyone takes it very differently. That is from me on this. I don't really want to complicate this problem because, again, it will definitely need more context, but so far from what I've read, that is what I think. That's what I think. Mr. Employee, I'll call him Mr. Employee, Mr. or Mrs. Employee, I hope that if you're watching this, you'll be able to overcome. You'll be able to overcome it. Okay, let's move on to the second response. Wait, it's only 6. I think it was 5, wasn't it? I just realized that. Okay, zip. Okay, no one saw his email, right? Okay, second response. This is from Dad went to buy chocolate milk. All right, let's read it. TLDR, this is about financial plan. Okay. My financial plan is fucked up. I need to provide for family and money is running out, but I'm oddly super calm about it even though I'm fucked. Everything's been getting derailed from my financial plan for the past 3 straight years. But I feel oddly calm about everything. That one of my best friends called me as an insanely patient and literal insane person. Even though I'm doing better than the first year of my plan's fuck ups, it feels like I'm not doing enough, and I know I should do better, but right now I don't think I have the capability and mentality to reach my goal. For now, my biggest goal is to be financially able to provide for my eldest sister that only recently went clean of drugs. Good for her. She already did a lot for the family, and I hope I can return the favor while she recovers. My mom, that's going to retire soon. She doesn't want to though. My stepsister from another mother. She's 10 this year, I think, and myself. Okay, so 1 sister, mother, another sister, and him. So 4 people he needs to support. I have an older brother that could help with this, but he has a wife, a house, and twins to take care of, so I couldn't help but think that I need to step up for the family, even though I'm the youngest from my birth mother's side before I can make a new family for myself. I'm running out of saving and now burning my father's inheritance money to provide for my family. Ooh. Alright, alright. This is quite something that is very personal and very heavy. Thank you for sharing this with me, Dad. Want to buy chocolate milk? Again, adulting. First of all, I would just like to say that it is very admirable of you being the youngest, but at the same time stepping up to take the position of the provider in the family. I'm going to assume that at the moment your main provider is your mother, right? Because she's still working, but she's going to retire soon, even though she doesn't want to. Thank you for being brave, for wanting to step up. So regarding financial plans, I assume that your current financial plan is, I'm gonna assume that you are from middle or middle low or middle high, somewhere in the middle economic class, and money is running out. Oddly super calm about it, even though I'm fucked. The feeling of being calm in a predicament like this, it's either because you're really sick and tired about it, or maybe you're waiting out for the calm before the storm. And that can be very dangerous, but at the same time can be beneficial to you. Because most people, when they're faced with financial problems, it definitely will affect your everyday life, right? Because in this capitalist society, we need money to be able to survive. And if we do not have money, we won't be able to do anything. Not even, we'll even have a hard time to find work if we don't have money, because, you know, to seek jobs, we also need to be able to represent ourselves well, right? So here's what I think about your financial situation. Okay, the situation is that it's been getting derailed from his financial plan for the past three straight years. Okay, first year of my plan's fucked up. So it's been going on for 3 years, right? This derailing financial plan. The first year is the worst, but it gradually gets better on the second and the third year. And I think I'm recognizing a sign of burnout, because you say this here: I know I should do better, but right now I don't think I have the capability and mentality to reach my goal. And that is okay. If you feel burnout, that is okay. But remember that because this is something that is urgent, because of the urgency, you still need to do something about it, but you don't need to do it alone. I assume that you are from a middle high or middle low economic class, and I'm going to assume that you may have a close family, right? Because close family, but at the same time, because of what happened with your sister, it may affect how your family dynamic. It's what I'm assuming. Again, back to the topic. If you feel burnt out, it's okay, but time is ticking, and you still need to do something about it, right? And us as human, as adults, we always strive to do better, and we always think that we're never good enough. And maybe that is true at the moment. Maybe that's true, but that is still okay. You have a clear goal in mind, but but what I would like to know is, what are you doing about it? Because I need more context, right? You say that for now your biggest goal is to be financially able to provide for your eldest sis and your mother and your sister, but let's do it step by step. I assume that despite the bad first year, it gets better to year second and year third, right? But still, you need to do something about it. Okay. I think I'm getting a little overwhelmed. Let me take a drink. Every time I talk to someone about their problems, my mind, the gears in my mind, they keep turning to think a lot of possibility, to think a lot of possible solutions, not possibility, sorry. I would like to know. No. I would not like to know. That's not what I meant to say. If you are working right now, do you think that your current income cannot... Wait, I'm sorry. Let me see. I'm quite curious on why is it fucked up, because in a way I'm seeing this like it's a graph, right? In my mind, I visualize it as a graph. Like your needs is higher than your income, and that's why you're getting into this predicament. And your main income is only from your father's inheritance money, right? If you're working, I think you need to talk it out too with your family, because in a way there are the ones that you are providing for, and they also I wouldn't say take privilege. They're also provided from your father's inheritance money. And why? I want to know why. Why are you the only one who's feeling the burden in this particular problem? Because yeah, sure, you have an older brother. I assume that he is also a provider because he has his own family. But at the same time, your current family, what's it called in Bahasa? It's keluarga inti, right? But I forgot what's the word in English. Is your mother, your sister, and your stepsister, right? I think for you to be able to get this from this predicament, because this is related to your family, you need to talk it out with our family and plan it out for the future. Because I kind of wonder, I'm gonna assume that your father passed away around 3 years ago, when your financial plans is derailed, right? And despite having inheritance money, it must have been a big sum. You still need to plan it out, right? Despite having this big inheritance money, you need to talk it out with your family and talk about the plans. And I see your sister is also I'm gonna assume that she's in the productive age, and despite her already recently going clean of drugs, at the same time she also needs to help you in taking care of this family. So in conclusion, I'm sorry that I keep going over and over about it. You need to talk with your family about your financial plan, because then again, this is about it's about family matters, right? And it relates to all of your situation in the future. That's how I feel about it. And that's what I think. I'm really sorry if I may not seem if I'm not helpful in this because, again, I need more context, but at the same time, I know that you're facing this predicament. I really wish I could help you more, but that is what I think for your current situation. I hope you're okay though. That 1 2 by chocolate milk. Don't mistake your calmness with being an insane person, but utilize your calmness to be able to think logically and critically, but at the same time involve your family in this, please. Sophie, Luna the wise sage. Luna is Uguay. Well, if I sound helpful, then I'm glad, but then again, I do not know how the other person, how that 1 2 by chocolate milk is going to take it, right? I just hope that it might help them in a way, like talking it out and me talking about it. And in a way, I wish them all the best. Why did the response suddenly increase to 8? Well, thank you for the submission. So we'll get through it one by one, okay? Okay, third submission. Okay, pumpkin from pumpkin. Let me take a drink first. I think said, gather the family, talk together, and find solution together. Just talk, man. Despite it being true, we do also have to recognize that not all family dynamics are different. Maybe he feels like, well, he did say that he needs to step up, right? He needs to step up and that he needs to be the provider of the family. Yep. So we can always assume everyone's family situation is the same. Maybe at the same time he also have a hard time talking about his family. Okay. Leon, goodbye mom, I want to sleep. Good night Leon, sweet dreams. Oh, Wisewol El Lunagrandia on the live stream, what's your wisdom tonight? What's my wisdom tonight? Feel your feelings for tonight. Think about your deepest feelings inside of you and tell me what's burning you. Alright, we'll move on to Mr. Pumpkin. To Pumpkin, okay? Anything on your mind? I feel so empty for the past 7 months of this new year of 2023. At the same time, I am glad that I don't feel any strong emotions I had back then, like sadness and anger, or even depression again. But on the other hand, I push all of my relationships away. I don't care about making new friends, connections, or even socializing. But people tend to look down on someone who don't really socialize because our society always lean more towards extroverted people. They despise people who are quiet but lift up people that are more talkative. It felt unfair because they always thought that quiet people are freaks or a bitch, right? Meanwhile, talkative people are confident and easygoing, if you get what I mean. I don't know. What do you think about all this? Is it true that society always leans heavily towards socializing and glorified extroverted people? What do you think about reserved and quiet people? I also feel like my current friends think that I'm a hard nut to crack, and that leads to more problem because I'm not open with my feelings at all. I think that's all for now. Thank you and good luck with your channel. I see big potential with what you do. Love, your lurker. Thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. 2023, already 7 months. Sheesh, don't remind me. It's already halfway, darling. Okay, let me think about it. Let me take a moment to reread this again. So I'm going to guess that this problem is something about feeling like an outcast, right? Because you mentioned the word society and you mentioned that you are quiet and reserved, but you feel like you don't belong in this society because they tend to lean more towards extroverted people. Okay. I would like to set something straight beforehand. Extroverted and introverted people, the category extrovert and introvert is the way that people recharge their social energy. So let's put the word extrovert and introvert for now, but let's use the word how do I say this? I get the context, but I don't know what label should I put on this one so it would be easier to understand. What I think about this whole society that we're living in is that on the outside it may seem like they are leaning heavily towards socializing and and these outgoing, let's use outgoing people, but at the same time, despite us, I'm gonna say us because in a way I am also someone who is reserved and quiet. You may not see it because I stream, I talk to a lot of people but I am someone who's reserved and quiet. I do not like people who are loud. I do not like crowds and all that. It may seem from the outside that society leans more towards those type of people, but at the same time, these type of people would not shine if the opposite is not around. Do you get what I mean? Like, they will not stand out if we're not there, you know? And in a way, it balances out. It balances out these type of people, these, let's say loud and let's say quiet. I think that let's put that label for now. Of course, these loud people, loud doesn't always mean negative and quiet doesn't always mean negative, okay? This is just the labels I put on them. Of course, they would definitely lean more to the loud people, but at the same time, they need something to balance it out, which is us, the quiet people. And I think that, well, it's okay for us to feel some sort of resentment because sometimes we may feel like an outcast because we keep getting pushed away because of these loud people. But at the same time, why don't we, or you, the quiet people, find your own people and build like some sort of circle and friendship together? Because that is okay. There is nothing bad about being loud, quote unquote, right? Loud or quiet, quote unquote. Yeah, sure, they may be confident and easygoing, but then again, it is the dynamic of a society. So it's okay. I also felt like my current friends think that I'm a hard nut to crack and that leads to more problems. Okay, now we're getting more personal. Whether you'd like to share your feelings or not, that is entirely up to you. But at the same time, you also need to realize that, again, mau nggak mau, suka nggak suka, we live in a society and that we are a part of it. And in a society, there's a smaller circle. Like, for example, society, what is it? I hope that most of my viewers right now are Indonesian because I'm about to say something that is kind of mixed. Society, masyarakat, komunitas, and then tempat kerja, keluarga, teman, dan pasangan. It's like, there is always layers and layers and layers inside the society that makes us makes society what it is. And right now your position is in this friendship circle, right? And if you would not like to talk about your feelings, that is okay, but you need to realize that not talking about it will have consequences as well, and that consequences lead to more problem, right? Because I'm not open with my feelings at all. Well, in a way, you are being open with your feelings. You are talking to me, right? And that is good. That's a good first step. Maybe because this is an anonymous submission, you feel more comfortable in sharing about it. And thank you so much for sharing this with me. And I think for you to, not for you, for in the future, so that it won't lead to more problem, first you need to be able to slowly open up with your friends. I know that us, as quote unquote the quiet people, we have a hard time seeking the people who are like us, and we have a hard time trusting people, right? But once you found your people, you need to show your appreciation towards them, like reach out to them and slowly try to open up. It's going to be hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat that it's going to be hard, because again, in a way, it's like, oh, it's us against the world, us against these loud people, right? But if you found that friendship, or you found that circle or dynamic, you need to start opening up so that you'll be together closer. And yeah, what was I gonna say? I forgot the words. But yeah, I think that's about it. That's what I think about all this. So in conclusion, let me conclude that, because I keep going in circles. It is true that society always leans heavily towards, more socializing, more the loud people, right? Towards the loud people, of course, because that's a bright side, they're always bright. Oh, they are the face of our society. But what about us? We also exist. It's undeniable that we're also the part of the society. And we balance them out. We exist, we exist, and we can coexist. But at the same time, we need to manage our way in the society to be able to, find our own standing and our own position. That's it. I hope my answer satisfy you, my darling lurker, Mr. Pumpkin. I do hope that this gives some insight about it. That's it for this one from Mr. Pumpkin. Such is the beauty of anonymity in the internet. Yeah. I also do recognize that not a lot of people are comfortable in, in sharing their problems, because if they talk about it with their friends, they tend to think that, oh no, they're gonna think me as a bad person now, or like, oh no, they are going to think differently of me. And I think being anonymous really helps in a way. Okay, response number 4. We were starting out with 5 responses, and now we have 8. I'm quite nervous. All right. Aku adalah salah satu manusia generasi strawberry. Okay, let's call them strawberry. Okay. Aku bingung dapat tawaran untuk kerja di luar negeri. So this person has an offer to work what's it, luar negeri in English? outside Indonesia. Okay, let's just say that this person got an offer to work outside Indonesia, but he also has a boyfriend/girlfriend, and he feels like it would definitely take a toll on him if they leave their boyfriend or girlfriend. And he also has friends and his parents in Indonesia too, right? Well, their parents say it's up to you, it's your choice. What the most important thing is that you become someone who does good for the society. Right, abroad, I forgot. Thank you, I think. I forgot. Tapi bukannya ketemu pasangan hidup itu juga termasuk rezeki yang luar biasa, kan? True. Aduh, aku orangnya pelin-pelan dan bimbang. He's thinking about it. He's very Yeah, he doesn't know what to do. So he would like to hear about other people's opinion. If he has a choice to chase after his purpose in working abroad, or oh, he also wants to start a business with his boyfriend or girlfriend. Okay. If it's me, so he's faced with two choices: work abroad or start a business with his partner. Let's say partner, that's easier. I'm also not assuming if this person is a male or female. Okay. If I were you, I would definitely immediately take the chance to work abroad. Because again, we live in no. I wouldn't say that. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay. This is how I would view it. This opportunity for you to work abroad is a one-time thing opportunity that you do not know you would get again or not. It's an opportunity that not everyone can have. So if it's me personally, I would definitely immediately take the chance to work abroad. But then again, you have something waiting in your mind, which is your current partner. You feel like if you work abroad, you will leave them, and in the end you'll be alone again, and you feel like your partner is someone that you very much cherish in your life, and you feel like you can start something with your partner. Well, that is good, but then again, I think that if it's meant to be, the two of you will meet again if you choose to study abroad. Not study abroad, sorry, work abroad. And if they really are someone who is supportive, I'm pretty sure that they will also support you in choosing to work abroad. So I feel like I would definitely suggest you to take that chance to work abroad. That's how I feel. Okay, Pasofi. Okay, we have some inputs from Pasofi. Go. A good partner will support you no matter what, as long as it's good for you. Yep. Exactly what I said. Personally, you can do your business later as you get more financially to fund your business. That's true. Clean. Okay. That's from Pasofi. Or why not both? Yep. We're talking financially as well, right? We're not only talking emotionally here. If you work abroad, you will be able to gather funds for your business with your partner in the future, because that's your purpose, right? And we do not, but sure, we don't have a guarantee that your partner will stay for you, but if you are faithful to each other, if you truly love each other, and if it's meant to be, I'm pretty sure that they will wait for you until you finish your, let's assume that this is a contract thing, right? A contractual thing abroad. And once you come back home, you already have the experience, you have the money that you need, and you can continue forward. It would definitely look good too on your CV. Just saying. I think is asking, clingy to home or easy to get homesick? If not, have fun abroad, pal. That's good opportunity, man. You can do it. Yep. 3 of my viewers also agree that you really should take it, because again, not everyone can have this opportunity, and it will definitely benefit you in the future. I hope you'll be able to what's it called? To take the right decision, Strawberry. Okay. We'll move on to the 5th response. Let me take a drink. I hope everyone is doing fine on this Sunday night. I know tomorrow is Monday, but at the same time, I would also love to do it tonight. I couldn't do it yesterday because I suddenly had plans that I could not cancel. Okay, okay. Okay, so okay, I don't think this is a fake name. Cyberbilial Burmouth. Okay, okay. Also from the typing style, I think I know this sender. Okay, hi Luna. I'm sorry to call you Luna instead of Ira. I have a lot in my mind about fallen in love with. Huh? I have a lot on my mind about falling in love with you because you're so beautiful, like the shine of the bright moon. JK, JK. Serious. Okay. These days, I am kind of hard to adjust between work, stream, and hobbies. This is the things. I just bought a new long waiting laptop. Long waiting? What do you mean long waiting? Laptop to continue streaming. But at the same time, I got overwhelmed with work. My partner hasn't come to work until now, and it's already 5 weeks. He has not come to work. Sometimes I feel really exhausted after work, but I want to stream. I also play Yu-Gi-Oh cards in competitive level, but because of time and wasted energy, I don't have enough time to train or even have sparring match with my friends. Thanks so much, Luna, for reading this. Okay. Go. I think I know who you are. Or maybe, is this your real name? Okay, but I think I know. I recognize who this person is. Okay, so it's the matter of balancing between work, stream, and hobbies, right? Work, stream, and hobbies. Again, professional settings, because it involves work. I am going straight up and say that you need to prioritize your work first. And regarding your partner not coming to work, I think you need to file a formal complaint to your HR so that this matter can be resolved because it is affecting your work, right? For your partner not to come to work, it's affecting your work, it's adding to your workload. And I think you need to tell your manager or your HR about this, so that in the future, maybe you're close with him or with them, that it's already been 5 weeks but you still haven't said anything. Wow, you're a very patient person. So yeah, maybe you feel overwhelmed in balancing your work, stream, and hobbies because your work is overwhelming you, but then again, because it is a professional settings, you need to prioritize your work first. And I think if you resolve the problems that you have with your work, your workload will lessen slowly and you'll be able to balance between the stream and hobbies. Because of course, we do feel exhausted after work, right? But we still have to do it. And despite us wanting to do our hobbies, yeah, again, work comes first. So I think the main problem is from your work. If you resolve it from there, it will also affect how you'll be able to resolve your stream and hobbies balancing thing. That's how I feel about it. Us as adults, we don't have much of a choice but to prioritize work, right? Because if we don't work, we die. That's basically it. Wow, another Yu-Gi-Oh player. Fancy jalan terbaik bang, capek sumpah aku ikut competitive. Ooh, tikus. A competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player. Cyber, who sent this? Complaint already sent to management so many times. They just increased my workload, and FYI, you are the manager. Okay, so Cyber. Cyber actually came forward. Okay. I kind of wonder, can I ask that why won't you fire this particular person who has not come into work for 5 weeks? And are there any reasons why this person did not come to work? Maybe medical reasons, or like medical reasons is something that, you know, we can intervene with, right? Because it's medical. Or like any particular reasons that allows this person to not come to work for 5 weeks. I think winter depression hits differently when snowstorms coming. You can only plang along with your whole ass freezing. Despite that, I really love winter though. I feel like the cold weather is the best. And think about it like this: if it's hot weather, you take off your clothes and then you're in your underwear, and now what? You still feel hot. While in cold weather, okay, you feel cold. You put on a blanket, you put on jacket, you put on sweater, and then you can still add on to it and survive. While in hot weather, what can you do? Take off your skin. uh, Shout Spark. So every time I speak to the manager who knows your work, sir, I'd like to speak with the manager. Okay. Cyber, it's okay if you do not want to answer the reason for this person not coming into it 5 weeks. But again, I cannot really say anything about it because this is your workplace, right? This is your workplace. Your workplace is very personal to you, and you're the only one who knows how to navigate in this circle, in this work circle, right? But again, you cannot let this one person, your partner here, your colleague here, not come to work just like that. Can you maybe talk to someone in your upper division to maybe replace this person here? At least that's what I think. Good evening, Wolfie Mummy. Hi, Rihito. Hi, welcome to stream. Thank you for stopping by. Muhammad Nur Yasin gave you a thumbs up. Thanks for writing it, man. Tatap semangat bisa-bisa. Yeah. Workplaces, they will not always be fair. They will not always cater to you. But it's the matter of how you navigate, and this may sound bad, but cunningly slither your way through it. Because of course, in a professional settings, there will always be someone who will stab you in the back. And you need to be able to recognize it and take advantage of the situation for you to prevent it, So many reasons. Well, FYI, I am a manager of F&B department in cafe I work in. This cafe is a new cafe and don't have big space to recruit new staffs, especially in kitchen and bar. Can I ask why this person has not been fired up until this point? Because I feel like it is very unprofessional and it affects everyone's workload, Oh my god, your voice melts my stress away. I'm glad, Rito, I'm glad. Ooh, if you're working in the F&B department in the cafe, I can't imagine how busy it would get if what's it called? If you don't have enough manpower to work in it. I just realized I haven't plugged in my my headset. I just looked down on my water bottle and then I saw the USB other end, right? And I'm like, what am I doing wearing the headset? Let me plug it in real quick. Wait, test SS properties. Okay, that's fine. See, Luna, people falling in love with your voice. You sound sexier with your English. Try to replace suara ujian bahasa Inggris. Well, thank you for falling in love with my voice. I kind of wonder how do I sound in Bahasa though? Like, what's the impression that I give when I speak Bahasa? Okay, Cyber. Now I have tackled bar and kitchen alone, moreover with schedule of new menu and foods and beverages. Would your boss allow you to, hire more people and fire this particular one? Because at this point, I will be honest, this is out of my what's it called? Udah di luar kendali aku. it's out of my control. I cannot help you other than giving you these advices that I can give at the moment, because again, it's with your company policy, it's with your cafe policy. I'm totally down for her because of her vibe. I'm falling for a dummy mommy role. Thank you, thank you. This partner of mine have to attend his father's job also. But the thing is, he doesn't even bother to ask for permission, just disappear and reply if asked. Yeah, I don't think that his reasons does not justify his unprofessionalism, and you definitely need to talk about it with your team, the other managers, and because you are one of the manager, right? So that you may be able to replace this person. That's about it. Us different person when we switch languages. That's true, that's true. Okay, before we move on, is there anything you'd like to share with us too, Cyber, if you don't mind? If you mind, then that's okay. It's okay, I just want to rant. Thanks for reading my rant. Okay. Thank you for sharing with us. Thank you for talking about it in chat. Thank you so much. Also, I'm really sorry that I cannot help you much other than the advices that I can give you, and I hope that maybe in a way it can help you in the future. All right, let's go to the 6th, 7th, and 8th response. 3 new responses that I do not know. I'm kind of scared. Okay, I hope no one puts in their email again, okay? What would you like to be called? I'm tired. Okay. Falling in... Oh, it's about love this time. Falling in love again after a few years, not thinking of romance, feels really tiring, but it's crazy how much I'm looking forward to seeing her. Aww. Taking it slowly, but still so much on my mind. But it's still tiring, though exciting. Still very tiring mentally. Though I would very much appreciate the benefit of being able to talk a deeper, much personal topic with someone else, where there are invisible boundaries on what you can talk about with friends. There's much less boundaries in talking with someone in that level of relationship. On another topic, this is the time I need to start finding ways to buy a home, but financially post-COVID is very hard. I work as hard as I can, but it is hard to save no matter how little I spend for myself. Such is the burden of the backbone of the family, yep, without an actual father figure in the late teen years and early adulthood. I try to find as many extra jobs and chances as possible, though even at this point I am happy and well, so don't worry. So one hand is about love, and one hand is about trying to nurture this love with his current financial situation, right? Okay, so let's address the first topic first, which is this person. I'm gonna assume that it's a him. I'm tired is him, because he did say that it's about her, looking forward to seeing her, right? So I'm gonna assume that it's a him. Feeling numb after not loving for a long time, and then suddenly this special someone comes into your life is definitely a delightful thing. Of course, it's tired because you are overwhelmed with these old feelings that you haven't felt in such a long time. But yeah, as you said, it is definitely exciting. And when you have a partner, it's a given that if you choose for them to be your, the partner for the rest of your life, it's a given that they will support you through thick and thin, and you can share anything with them, right? And yeah, in a way, it is a benefit that you can have in, having a partner. Wait, I'm glancing at the comment and Sophie is saying, are you assuming their gender? I'm a cancel you. Please don't, Sophie. But anyway, yep. having a partner would definitely gives you the benefit on talking about topics that you find hard to talk about with your other friends or your families. But at the same time, do keep in mind that your partner here is what's it called again? Is on an equal standing with you. So if you don't think about, oh, okay, I'm having a partner, so I'm gonna this is gonna sound bad, but this is how I feel, but I'm gonna utilize this relationship so I can, you know, it's like a personal tappers. No, don't think about it that way. It's equal standing, you and her against the world, you and her together, like on the same level, right? Okay, congratulations on finding this new budding romance. I do hope that everything goes well for both of you, and I do hope that you enjoy every step of courting your partner, and I hope that in the end you'll be able to be with her. Hello from Indonesia. Hello William. Selamat malam. Aku juga dari Indonesia. Okay, let me sip a drink and then we'll talk about the second one. On another topic, this is the time I need to start finding ways to buy a home. Woo, home prices after COVID, it's like skyrocketing. It's crazy. I mean, property prices these days have already been skyrocketing, you know? You feel me? Like, I feel like up until the point that up to the point that I feel like, yeah, saving up doesn't do anything to ease the burden of, you know, being able to pay out your house, your KPR or something. Yeah. But again, because I do not know the context, I want to know how many. I would like to know how many family members that you are supporting at the moment, because despite you being the backbone of the family, you also need to invest some money for yourself and your future, right? And your future partner. I think for now, try to save money little by little, but at the same time, oh god, that scared me. That scared me, god. Thank you, Kang Taho. Oh my god. As usual, Kang Taho comes again with his one amethyst. Thank you so much, Kang Taho. That shocked me though. That shocked me. I was thinking so hard about what answer to give, and then suddenly, wow, in my ears. Oh god. Okay. Focus, refocus. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, save little by little. Don't think about oh, is it gonna be enough? Oh, is this okay? Don't think about it. Just do it. Just save, and like, but at the same time, do not let the money what's it in bahasa? Uang mati. Uang mati is you know, just is the money that you just put there and not do anything about it. Think about ways to increase your money, like an investment or like passive income, you know. So like, for example, do investment, do stocks, but don't do bitcoins, please. I think they're too risky for it. Do investments, reksadana, gold if you have enough amount of it. And I feel like by saving, quote unquote, smartly, saving money and doing it in a smart way, you'll be this may sound like a hopeful thing, you know, but this is what I think. You'll be able to get some property or some home in the future. But at the same time, being the sandwich generation, the backbone of the family, you also need to talk to your family about it. Like, you need to separate your current family that you're supporting, and your future family that you'll be supporting, you know. Because in the end, if you focus too much on your current family that you're supporting, for example, if you're supporting your father or your mother or your siblings, right, in your current family, and you focus too much on them, you'll lose yourself and you will forget about yourself. And once they for example, once your parents have passed away or your siblings have spread their wings and get out of the house, you will have nothing. You'll be alone, and that can be very dangerous for, you know, for an adult to be alone and not have anything. Yeah, sure, having friends is good, having colleagues are good, but you definitely also need a partner, right? Okay, that's what I think about the situation. Having a partner that understands about your backbone of the family thing is a blessing. That's true, because again, being someone who is in a sandwich generation, being someone who is in a situation of being in a sandwich generation is definitely not easy, right? Because there are your family demanding, not demanding, maybe they're not demanding, but at the same time there is this certain burden in your heart that you need to take care of them, but at the same time you also need to take care of your future family too, and that is hard. And if you have found a partner that is very supportive of you, being someone who's in a sandwich generation, keep them. They're a keeper. But at the same time also, don't forget to invest on this person, right? Because again, you are in an equal standing, and if you don't appreciate them as much as they appreciate you, they might go away. Agree. Katatistico said, plant something at your home for your stress relief. Vegetable or fruit plants are fine. Hey, even what's it called? Kacang ijo. Kacang ijo is a good plant. They're very resilient and they're very easy to plant, you know. True, I plant many grass all around my home. I love grass. Grass smells so good when it's raining. I just love the smell of it. Alright, let's go to the 7th response. Another new response. I'm kind of nervous. Okay. I'm sick of myself, but I cannot stop. Okay. I don't know if I'm addicted to porn or not. I have a wife, but I still often watch porn to jerk off. When I'm away from my wife, I also jerk off. I feel ashamed of myself. I wish I could stop, but I don't know who to talk with. Chat with friends equals get ashamed for the rest of my life. Talking to my wife, suicide and ashamed. I'm also already 30 years old. Okay. First of all, thank you for sharing this with me. I know that in the surface, people may think that porn addiction is something to look down upon because, like, haha, you're addicted to porn, oh, what a loser, things like that. But no. Addiction is real, and that also includes porn addiction. Okay, so if you're here and you tell me that you watch porn to jerk off, you're away from your wife also to jerk off, maybe in a way you are addicted to porn, or in a way you are not, what's it called? You don't have other productive things to do, or like any other hobbies for you to relieve your stress, and maybe you feel like by jerking off and watching porn is one of the things that can relieve your stress. Yeah, sure, you have a wife, you're in your 30s, but still, if you're stressed and maybe you feel like jerking off is the only way to do it. It's possible. Okay, so what I feel about this is that I kind of wonder why is that talking to your wife would lead to being ashamed and suicide, because this is definitely a personal thing, and I'm going to assume that by talking to your wife, she's gonna be ashamed of you, and like you won't be able to face her anymore. Sorry. But at the same time, when battling an addiction, I feel like you need to find something to distract your mind in the currently, but also for the long run. Because I do wonder if this addiction comes from, what's it called? You being stressed and then not having anything else to, you know, relieve your stress, right? And I know when people jerk off, it gives off this certain hormones that make you feel good, but afterwards the post-nut clarity hits you with a, oh shit, I jerked off again. I feel bad about myself. It's good that you recognize it. It's good that you feel ashamed of it, meaning that you wish to get better, right? You wish to get better. You want to come clean to your wife. You want to talk with someone, but at the same time, you feel like, oh no, they're gonna think of me as, you know, someone who is shameful. Well, let's do this. Let's do it this way. Let's keep it to yourself first. But if you can't hold it in anymore, seek a therapist. Okay, for now, what I would like you to do is to find something else for you to do if you feel like jerking off. Like find another hobby instead of watching porn. Sure, porn is easy, like you watch porn, you jerk off, and that's it. But by finding other ways to relieve your stress, I think you'll be able to overcome your porn addiction. And don't feel ashamed about it 24/7, because of course it's gonna put this certain way in your heart and in your mind, and it will take this mental toll on you. Did I came too late? Hello, user sensei. Welcome to stream. Sorry, I was really focused on this one. You need stress relief activities. Yep, I think said the same thing. I also said that. Sabar bang, bisa ko bisa. Yep. She's your wife, bro. It's fine to talk about personal things, partner for life, sharing thoughts together. Who knows? She will help you to get out of it. Get out of that kind of addiction. Or you can try physical activities, going to gym, ride bicycle, jogging, etc. Yep, that is some good advice from, I think, too. But at the same time, have you been sexually active with your wife, if you don't mind me asking? Because maybe if you do these activities with your wife, it could drive your mind away from, you know, jerking off to by yourself. Because I do recognize that there are a lot of partners who are not they feel like talking about sexual things are taboo, and that talking about their interests and what they want to do with your partner is something to be ashamed of. So maybe my first advice was that you need to find a new hobby, right? But like my second advice would be, you need to talk about this with your wife, but not in a direct way like, hey, I'm addicted to porn and jerking. No. But like try to initiate things that might spark something between you, so that you can use this current libido of yourself, like you wanting to watch porn and jerk off, by, you know, nurturing your sexual relationship with your partner, with your wife. Because it can also help. And like once you start initiating it, your partner will definitely question, like, why do you suddenly initiate it? And then slowly you can integrate it into your conversations, but like not in a direct way. If you say it in a direct way, because you said suicide and ashamed, I'm going to assume that, okay, this is something that is taboo for the both of you. So do it slowly, do it indirectly. That's what I think about it. I hope I hope it helps, really. Alright, okay, another new response I see here. There's suddenly 9. Let's see the 8th one. Okay, Leon. I think he was here, wasn't he? Okay. Soon I will enter high school, but I don't feel that I'm this mature. Maybe my mindset is still considered childish, or I really don't have any burdens in life. Only my past knows about it. I want you to guess, can I, in quotation marks, go through it, or even be depressed so that you won't feel sad again? Thank you for answering, Mom. Okay. I'm going to take a step back and remember what I feel when I'm going to put myself in your position. For you to recognize that for you to have these thoughts, it is already quite mature of you, you know? You feel like you're not mature and that it's childish because you don't have any burdens in life. Well, because you told me to guess, I'm just going to say that it's okay to feel like you're not mature. I'm gonna wait. Before high school, so are you like around 12, 13, 14 or 15 years old, right? 14 or 15 years old. It's okay. It's really okay if you feel like it's not mature. If you feel like you're not mature, you're still very young. I'm going to sound like your mom. Oh my god. But really, I kind of feel like someone told you that you're not mature. Oh, kamu belum dewasa. Why are you acting this way? Padahal kamu udah mau masuk SMA, something like that. That's why you feel this way. But baby, listen. Trust me. It's going to be better. But at the same time, you need to make a little effort in it, you know? You said that you told me to guess, can I go through it or be depressed about it, right? I'm going to guess that you'll get through it. High school may be like a big step for some people, but at the same time, you need to find your own circle or your own friends so that you can get through it really well. High schoolers, they are some of the meanest people that I've encountered in my life, but at the same time, I do recall by having friends, very close friends with you, you'll be able to go through it. You'll be okay, Leon. It's okay. If you need what's it called? If you need something to take your mind of it, it's okay. Don't think that you're mature. You don't think that you're immature. Well, by having this mindset, you're already mature in a way. It takes process to be mature as well, and it takes experience still for it, you know. And you ask, I really don't have any burdens in life? Question mark. Well, every single people's burdens are different, right? And I do not want to belittle the burdens that you've gone through, but trust me that your high school years will be all right. Just find, quote unquote, a home, a friend circle to be a part of, and you'll be fine. Trust me. Also, don't forget to study well so that your grades also well. That's it. Vetra said, wow. What's with you? I think also said, have fun, dude. Just enjoy your teenage moment with responsibility. True. Your high school years can be the best years of your life, but also can also be the worst years of your life. It depends on how you tackle it. Take care though. Take care with responsibility. True. All right. 9th response. I'm not sure if anyone will add some more, but if anyone would like to add some more, then feel free to do it. Okay. So this is from Sleepy. Okay, Sleepy. Hey, I'm watching your stream right now, and I wonder if you have any tips to start streaming. I want to stream, but I also want to start from zero, from scratch. I'm super shy, generally quiet, and have low social battery. but I think I'm funny enough for people to enjoy. I don't know, I just want to try it out. Watching your stream made me inspired to stream as well. Could be fun, but I think the one thing that stresses me out is putting myself out there and when I'm shy. Sorry if I'm late to submit, but I just want your opinion on this. It's okay, you're not late. You're not too late to submit. Also, thank you so much for feeling inspired. Oh, it's only 10. Okay, thank you so much for, you know, I feel really honored for you to think you feel inspired from me streaming. I'm very glad that I can entertain you. Okay, tips to start streaming. I am going to be honest here. Before I VTube, I have never streamed it. I have never streamed in a way, in any kind of way before. So this VTubing hobby of mine, this is my very first time trying streaming, and I think I'm glad that I think I'm doing kind of well. Okay, so let's start with the tips. You want to start from zero, from scratch, right? Okay. When you stream, you definitely need to have certain assets to be able to start streaming, right? For example, you need to set up your OBS, your YouTube channel, your camera and all that if you choose to show yourself. But again, we'll take into consideration that you are super shy, very quiet, and have low social battery. So I'm going to straight up and say that I think to start streaming, if you don't want to show your face, you can try being a PNG tuber. Because again, this is from experience from me. In a way, I feel like I made a mistake of immediately jumping into L2D tubing. I invested a lot of things into my into my hobby, because this is not a career, this is a hobby of mine, and I feel like in a way I might have wasted some money, but I'm glad that it turned out well. Okay, I will suggest you try PNG tuber. You don't need anything fancy. You don't need like overlays or like Singer or anything. You don't need that. Just try just have like some small setups, and then try it out for yourself, like set up the OBS and try talking to this invisible audience that you do not have. Again, because again, streaming in a way is a public relations thing. You need to talk to people, right? You need to talk in front of an audience, and you need to work yourself from that little by little. So like if you don't want to start streaming just yet, maybe try talking to yourself and see how would you do when you talk to this certain audience, you know, to an audience. And it's okay if you're quiet and you have low social battery, because I do too. I also have low social battery. And if you notice, most of my streams, they're less the average time for them is like less than 3 hours. That's because I have low social battery. I can do so much. I can only stream for a short period of time because it will take a toll on my, you know, social battery, and I do not want to appear like I'm not enthusiastic to be here, because I really do appreciate all of my subscribers and all of my viewers. I adore them very much, my star pups. And I would rather not stream than disappointing them, you know? So yeah. Start off as a PNG tuber and try talking to this audience. Just really try it out. Also, if you need like any help, you can DM me on Twitter if you'd like. I can maybe I can like help you out on like tips and the more personalized tips and like OBS settings, you know, because when I got my asset for the first time, I didn't know how to set up my OBS, and I'm very grateful for the friend that I had that I mentioned in my debut, Hirokiasta. He reached out to me and he helped me set up my whole OBS profile and streams, and therefore I feel like I need I also need to help other people, like share the kindness, you know? So I hope that helps, the tip helps, but if you want more personalized tips, you can DM me on Twitter. It's okay. Sleepy, sleepy. Tejito, I'm full ears. I need to correct my grammar again. It's I'm full ears. I'm all ears. Hello, Ira. Hi, TVs. Welcome to stream. Good evening. Okay, an advice from I think. Maybe you can start from co-streamer or talking to voice chat on Discord with many people. True. Maybe you can get into a community first, and then like start making friends with the people in the streaming community, or maybe in this case PNG tubing or VTubing community, because by talking to these people and like befriending them, you'll be able to get other insights, you know, from them. Me personally, before I start VTubing, I befriended a group of VTuber first. I knew them previously, even before they were VTubing, right? And from that, that is a benefit that I have. I'm not sure if it's the same for other people, but by befriending them and getting to know the community first, you'll be able to have more insights and have more tips and tricks from different perspectives, you know? Yeah, hearing Luna's voice just like a calmness from this cruel world. I'm glad you feel that way, Tikus. Oh my god, you're so adorable. That'll work too. I also start from my Lore Mama stream and then I start my own channel. See? Other people, well, if you want to start streaming, don't treat this as a grind or like a career. Well, maybe some people treat this as a career, sure. But if you're just curious if people would enjoy you talking, then just treat it as a hobby. It's okay. It's really okay. I do hope that helps, Sleepy. The tips. Wait, wasn't it 10? Why is it 11? More! We have more submissions tonight. Oops, sorry. Misclick. It's a... Okay, let's press next. The 10th submission. This is from Ash. Okay. Good evening, Ira. I hope you don't mind if I'm using my real name here. It's okay. Anything you're comfortable with? Wait, let me drink first. So yes, my name is Ash, and I'm working 2 jobs at the same time. I also do VTubing as a hobby. That's why I'm using my real name here. So here's the problem. My side job is a manager of 2 other VTubers. My problem is on my first talent, the younger one. She's actually a nice and energetic person, but she's always working without even concerning about her health. Oh, she'll be having a 24-hour collab tomorrow, and I'm really against it. She's just accepting the collab invitation without my consent as her manager, yet her condition isn't as good as usual. I scolded her a lot for doing a lot of double or triple streams. Wow, the girl, this grind. She begged me to let her have more streams, and I promised her that she can do double streams once a week. She sent me her proposal for next week's schedule, but she didn't tell me that her collab on Monday will be 24 hours long. That's crazy. I already accepted that she'll be having a double stream on Thursday, but she didn't even tell me, and not even feeling that I'm actually concerned about her current health condition. I became more silent and answered shortly for her texts because I wanted to realize that her health is also important. I'm mad, but I don't want to be harsh on her, especially when I know how rude am I going to be when I'm mad. Am I making a good decision by only answering professionally and keeping it simple? Okay. Mr. Manager, Mr. Ash, is it Mr. or Mrs.? Okay, Ash, I do have a question though. Are these VTubers that you're taking? Okay, not these. Are this talent, this talent that is not caring about her own health under a strict contract, or just you're just acting as a community manager? Because again, my answer will differ a lot of differently if it's in a contractual agreement, if it's in a professional settings, or if it's in a community settings, you know, because I know some people become managers for their VTuber friends for fun and just to help them out. But if it's in a contractual settings, then okay, I'm just gonna answer both of them because I'm not even sure if you're in chat, or maybe you just prefer to be lurking. Okay. So if it's in a contractual settings, if she's under a contract, in a way, this is behind the stage for VTubers, right? I'm indie, I'm my own manager, I do everything by myself, but I do recognize the importance of contract in agencies and, you know, yeah, in this setting. Okay, so if she's under a contract, then as her manager, you do have the right to let's say, to be strict with her, because again, if it's under a contract, you are responsible for her well-being as well, right? Because in a way, people are gonna see like, oh, it's her manager who's managing her schedule, why did he let her have these streams, you know? It's gonna come back to you. So it's okay for you to be strict with her, but at the same time, don't be too harsh on her when you're angry. Like I see here, you become more silent and answer shortly for her text because you want her to realize that her health is important. Sure, you wish to realize that her health is important, but at the same time, I don't think silent treatment is the way. In bahasa anak niya batu. She's a hard-headed girl. Maybe she just loves doing streaming, but she doesn't realize the importance of her health just yet. So yeah, if it's in the contract settings, if it's in the professional settings, you can be strict with her. It's okay. Like, you can just not give a shit about their feelings and just take the hard way and just like, okay, you need to do this. Leon Cyrus, actually both of them are under strict contract. Oh, okay, so hi Leon, are you Ash, right? Okay, I'm gonna assume that you're Ash. Okay, so both of them are under strict contract. Contact or contract? Okay, I'm gonna assume it's contract. Okay, so it's the first one, right? Well, you wish, as a manager, of course, you wish to have a what's it called? A good relationship with your talents. You wish to cooperate with them because, again, of course, as a manager, you know what's better for them and you only wish for the best for them, right? Because again, if it's in the contract settings, they're selling this certain they're selling themselves as a VTuber and you're helping them with it. So if she cannot recognize it first, and if she cannot recognize the hierarchy, I feel like you need to step your foot down as the manager and like take control of it for the meantime. Take control of it for the meantime. Like, be strict with her, but don't be very explosive because you know, I read here, I'm mad but I don't want to be harsh to her, especially when I know how rude am I going to be when I'm mad. Yeah, you need to put your foot down, but don't do it in an explosive way, because if you do, she's going to be like, she's going to antagonize you in her head and it's gonna look bad for you and it's going to affect your relationship for the future. So like, put your foot down as a manager and then make it clear to her that she cannot do this, or this will be a breach of contract. Bring up the contract because it is a strict contract, right? And she is quote unquote working under this contract. And if she this may sound like a threat, but if it's up to this point because you told me that she's just accepting the collab invitation without your consent as her manager, then mau nggak mau, you need there is no other way. You need to bring up the contract into the conversation to be able to make her realize that first, she is still under your management, and second, this is for her own good. Emphasize that despite this being under a contract, this is still I'm managing you for your own good. I am managing you because if you do this is going to affect, you know, the future her future performance, something like that. At least that's how I think about it. Is that helping? Is that helping? I don't know. I hope it's helping. Agencies, man, agencies. I've heard stories from some of my VTuber friends about their experiences with agencies, and some are good, some are not equally as good, but oh boy, I would love to have my own manager though. Like I've thought about that a couple of times, but at the same time, like, no, I'd rather just be indie. Well, probably because her previous manager didn't do as much as I do, so she chose to accept any collab invitation before discussing everything. Ah, that may be a something that affects her current situation, right? So okay, so maybe she still has the same mindset that she did with her previous manager. So despite me saying put your foot down in the situation, also do an approach that makes her feel that she can fully trust you with her schedule and all. Because you did say that she is an energetic girl, and I feel like if you do it very strictly with someone who is very nice and energetic, then they'll just fall down and feel like, oh my god, you're so mean to me, you know. I don't ask much about the salary. I do everything just because of my love to VTubing. See, and that is that's a noble thing to do, because you're doing it out of love, and you're taking care of her out of your own the goodwill of your heart. Sorry, my Indonesian came out just there. So it's okay. I'm pretty sure that do it like in, if you so first step, bring up the contract, and then like slowly integrate the caring part into the conversation, you know. At least don't do anything that can bring your name into Twitter drama thread. Keep it cool. Yeah, true. It's all about the approach, balancing between being strict but at the same time also being caring. That's how I feel about it. I love water. Sorry, I keep drinking after every responses. Is that helping, Leon? Our Ash? I do hope that it's helping, really. Because I know that a lot of Emuchan in the community is working really hard, especially going out of their way to take care of the talents that are in their care. And I really admire them for doing that, especially someone with, you know, lots of talents under their wings. Drink. I did drink, that's okay. I did. Water. Don't forget to drink too, guys. Don't forget to hydrate. How long have I been streaming? I wonder. I want to see like in the live streaming tab. But I don't want you to guys see it. It's still kind of difficult since my main job is kind of making me dizzy every time. Ah, okay, right. You do have main jobs too, right? Because you're working 2 jobs. Okay. Again, because your main job is affecting your livelihood directly, prioritize your main job first, but also at the same time resolve this matter in your second job as a VTuber manager. Because again, it's a hobby, right? It's a hobby, and despite your talent not listening to you, you still need to remember that this is a hobby of yours, even though you are even though you are responsible to some of them. I choose silent treatment because I don't want them to see my stress side. I see. You choose to to bury your feelings and to hide it from them. But think of it this way. I always feel like silent treatments are I would not say bad, because then again it would just put them in a spectrum that is that it's bad, right? No. Silent treatment isn't always bad, but at the same time I feel like if you communicate it clearly and like be honest with your feelings towards them without sounding very malicious with your anger, right? Because I know when we feel emotional about certain things, when we feel angry, we tend to get emotional. And yeah, to prevent them from seeing this side of us, we choose silent treatment. I understand that, but also at the same time, try to filter these emotions and pick the ones where you can express your frustrations clearly to the person you're having a problem with, but at the same time not be explosive to them. I'd love to keep it to myself and I'll tell them once I'm cool. But then again, the problem has already been it has passed though, right? It has passed, and after the problem has passed, they don't know what's making you mad. They don't know what's frustrating you despite you telling them afterwards, you know? Because I feel like when you're doing it at the heat of the moment, you'll be able to recognize these feelings that you have, and they'll also be recognized that you are upset about the current situation. If you're doing it after you cool down, I feel like they'll just, oh, okay, it's done now. It's just how he feels at the time. Okay, it's done, so it's fine, right? It's fine. And there's a potential that the same thing can happen again. Of course, this will definitely differ for everyone. Everyone's experience is different, and we cannot say the same for everyone. I do give her some hints. Okay, some hints like what? Because giving hints and talking it directly to someone would definitely be different. And I feel like my other talent is getting the hint. Again, everyone's experience is different, and everyone's emotional reception is different. Not everyone can pick up these hints that other people give. I personally, when I have a problem with someone, I confront them. And then I tell them that, hey, the certain things is making me upset, and I do not like how you do A, B, C, D. I wish for you to do A, B, C, D. Is there anything we can do to compromise on this problem? That is communicating your feelings and the problems clearly. If you're dropping hints like, for example, in a conversation, dropping hints, or like in making schedule, you're dropping hints, I don't think someone who has a bad emotional reception would pick up on that, because again, not everyone's experience is the same, right? Because she was approaching me after her stream before and asking if I'm mad because I was concerned about my talent self. Oh, this is talking about your other talent, right? Well, in that case, well, good for that talent for being able to pick that up. But again, the main problem is the first talent, right? Try talking to them directly and clearly, and not being explosive. I do recognize that you are very frustrated with this problem. I do recognize that, and you wish, in a way, quote unquote, you wish to feel respected by your talents, because you're going out of your way to take care of them. Does that help, Leon? Ash. I do wish it helps though. But Sophie, personally, I don't want my partner to give me hints instead of telling me what she want to eat. Well, that's in a relationship settings, right? We will be talking in the general settings, even in the friendship or like general settings, or even in the professional settings. Communicating it directly can truly help, because it may also be affected by our culture, Eastern culture. You know, confrontation is not our stuffs. You know, it's not our forte. So like people tend to avoid confrontation instead of facing them head on. And once the problem passes, that's when they decide to talk about it, and everything's passed. Oh, everything's fine, right? So like, ya udah, ya udah. That's how I feel. Maybe you're right. I gotta chill and talk to them. Well, I'm not 100% right, but maybe if you can get another M-chan's perspective about this, or maybe another talent's perspective about this. I hope it helps. Okay, we'll wrap it up for the 10th response. Thank you for sharing, Ash. It's suddenly 12. Okay. Let's go with it. 11th one. The cosmic imposture. Okay. Okay, gomenasai Luna, I deleted my answer. And again, I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's your choice to share the story or not. It's fine. Okay, we're on to our 12th response then. Let's see. Okay, Otta. It's from Otta. Okay. Octavius, right? Anything on your mind? I think I'm getting near to my limits mentally and physically. In real life, job isn't going too well. At this point, I don't have any idea how I could improve my work performance. Meanwhile, this exhaustion, so to speak, is inevitably affecting my VTuber life too, I guess. I haven't been able to pump out as many waiting rooms as usual. Haven't been able to even have some me time. My head just feels so full and heavy. I don't know. Okay. I think my answer for this will be a bit similar with my answer to Cyber's problem, because this is you having a hard time balancing between your in real life job and your VTuber life, right? I'm going to assume that your VTuber life is a hobby, and your in real life problems is affecting your VTuber life. But at the same time, us as an adults, we need to prioritize our real life, right? And if you feel like you're reaching the limits on your mental and physical in real life, and that it's affecting your VTuber life, you need to set aside your VTuber life first, because it is a hobby, it is a side hustle, and if not, you may experience a burnout that makes you stop completely, and that can be very dangerous to your mental health, you know, because feeling burnt out would feel like you still need to be productive, but at the same time you cannot do it because you're burnt out. So what I'm going to tell you is that please consider putting aside your VTuber life first, and then focus on recovering on your in real life stuffs, especially on your work problems. Because as a VTuber myself, I do recognize that balancing these two may feel overwhelming at times. Like you keep thinking, oh, I should do this and this and this as a VTuber, but at the same time you have lots of things to prioritize in real life, and that's okay. That's really okay. That's about it. Is Ota still with us? I don't know if he's here, but if he watches the VOD, I do hope that this helps. It's 13. Another one. Another one. There's another one. Well, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Anzima, good morning. Good morning, Anzim. Welcome to stream. Jacobo said good morning too. Okay, we're on to the 13th response. You know, I wasn't sure if I was going to have a lot of responses because, again, lots of people's problems are personal and not everyone has the courage to speak it up, right? Semangat buat para VTuber, berat banget ya jadi VTuber. No, it's okay, darling, it's okay. Well, in a way, like the preparation and all, it may seem like it's heavy, like you need to think about schedule, you need to think about what you're gonna present, what's your content, but if you're doing it in a lighthearted way and if you're doing it as a hobby, as a something that you love, then it won't be that hard, to be honest. But when it starts to get hard, then that's the sign where you need to take like a step back. Hey man, everyone has problems. True. Okay, 13th response, and then suddenly it becomes 14. That would be funny. Okay. Not the rooks. Okay, not rooks. Okay. Just not a confession, trauma dump, or anything. Just a bit of sharing. Okay. I've been having a hard time lately, but I'm just glad my friends are there for me, feeling sad in my stead, hanging with me to make me feel better. I'm also incredibly happy that my friends are thriving, playing games together with me and the rest of the gang. Also, hearing their screams during horror streams bring me joy like no other. So true. As an avid horror player myself, I do enjoy hearing other people's screams. Thank you for sharing though, not Rooks. Thank you for sharing. See, this, I think I'm going, if you don't mind, I will make you as a one example on someone who is who has a good support in their life, so that despite you having a hard time, you have friends and you have a support system for you. Oh, Roo! Okay, there is Rooks in chat, but this confession is from not Rooks, so it's definitely not the same person, right? He also said that he's incredibly happy that his friends are thriving, playing games together with me. Yep, just being there for each other. It gives you the fuzzy feeling. It's pronounced Rue. I'm sorry, I'm not French. Okay, Rue. Sorry, Rue. Sorry, not Rue. Sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. I do have a support system of myself, and I do hope that everyone that are watching the stream also have a support system of themselves too, you know? Like, it can be friends, it can be partner, it can also be family. Nope, ain't me. Sure. I trust you, Root. No worries. Thank you for stopping by though. How has it been with the gang? I'm pretty sure that lots of things has happened. I haven't been stopping by actually. I need to. Whoops. A little bit of hint there. But anyway, well, I do wonder what kind of horror games do you play though that it makes them scream, because if I'm not mistaken, not a lot of them what's it called, are scaredy cats, right? The gang, they took me to a cafe to cheer me up. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I kind of miss the gang. Okay, for context, I do know Rue, and we are also in the same Discord server. I'm not gonna say what's the name, but I remember also hanging out with him and the gang long time ago. Yep. Thanks, Ira. No problem, Octavius. No problem. Alright. The answer may seem obvious. Yep. The answer may seem obvious, but when you face a problem, it's not like your mind would always be clear, you know? So it's fine to like talk it out to other people so that you can straighten the tangled lines. Yep, and I might just need the reminder. Yes, yes. Cramped 6 people into a wooling. Jesus. We exit like clowns in the circus. So it's not entry of the gladiator, but it's like the exit of the gladiator. Entry of the gladiator is the circus songs, you know, that goes like but it's like the exit of the gladiator. All right, so I don't think we're getting any more responses, so I'm just gonna do like a free talk by myself, like talking about my recent things before I will close it up. Okay, so what have I been doing? Wait, actually, let's move. I'm gonna close the response now. All right. Thank you for everyone, for the 13 people who has shared their problems and their burdens with me. I do hope that my answer may help you in any kind of way. I do hope that. Okay, so I will move us to the free talk room. All right. Jokko said talk. Yes, talk. Hunger strikes the night. I'ma listen while I have some fruit. Ooh, good, Pasofi. What kind of fruit? I thought you're gonna eat what's it called? Indomie. No Indomie for tonight. Free talk by myself. Schizo gaming. Schizo gaming with me, playing Sombra to kick your ass on them. Tomorrow is Monday. We need to work again. I share my existence. Is it count as a story? Yeah. Your existence, every single one of our existence, is a story in a way, you know. Like we are. This may sound like a chuny type of thing, but we are our own main character in our own story. Oh shoot, not today. I've had my cheat day yesterday. Ooh, what did you eat, Masabi? Indomie? Why do you always eat Indomie on cheat days? I remember when I used to go through diet back then, on cheat days, I would choose to drink Starbucks. But aside from Starbucks, I also love cake. I love cake so much that it's taking a toll on my body back then, and then I decided, okay, you know what, we will have to change this up, and I went through a strict diet and exercise. Yep. Now why would you say that, buddy? What? Say what? What did I say? Don't be mean to me. This is my free talk. I had pizzas and Indomie yesterday. Wow, pizza, Indomie on pizza. Isn't that like that's such an overkill? I was like, damn, but it must have been good though. Speaking of pizza, I tried a new, it's not fairly new, but I've never been there before. I don't know if it's okay for me to say it here. So the pizza place is called Poporama Pizza. Yeah, I think it's a Italian, no, not Italian, it's a Japanese restaurant, but they sell Italian food. Yeah, a pizza. And I don't really like it. Oh, wait, I'm looking at my model, and when I open my eyes, normally it looks like she's high. Look at this. Yeah, it looks like she's high. Okay, let me calibrate this for a second. Okay. I think she's fine. She is fine. Okay, but anyway, I don't really like it because my Indonesian, no, not my Indonesian, my tongue prefers for the spices to be more, not spicy, because it's not spicy, right? I wish for it to be more. I would not also say that it's not tasty, because it was tasty, but what's it called? Oh, the flavor is not as strong as I thought it would be. So like, I don't really like it. Well, their mozzarella cheese was really good though. Oh my god, my model is still... Please, not the eyes. Hold on, hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. I also I haven't been drinking coffees these days, even though I want to, because last week I got a stomach acid reflux and it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad, and I had to go on a coffee, spicy things, and sour things diet. I can't eat that for like a week, and I miss my coffee so much. It feels like I'm going on a... I'm gonna break down anytime soon if I don't have my coffee. I think I'm gonna get coffee tomorrow morning before I go to work. But I'm kind of curious though. What do you guys think about tonight's Tell Me Darling Free Talk? Because I do know that it's a bit risky in a way, because I don't know what other people's problem might be. I don't want to get cancelled if I say anything wrong, but at the same time I do want to keep it as honest as possible. Hello, gastritis gang. I swear it was the first time I have that kind of problem. I've never had that problem before, so like everything was new to me. I was laying down in pain. Everything hurts. Not everything, just my stomach, but it resulted in me having the cough that took a long time to recover from. Do you like paprika? Bell pepper? I like it. I mean, I don't like eating it directly, but I do enjoy it if it's in other dishes, you know? I would eat it. I'm not... I would not say I'm not a picky eater, because I am a picky eater, but at the same time, I always try to finish what I'm served, and it's a way for me to appreciate the people who made and serve the food for me, you know. Tonight is nice. Your intention is noble. Thank you, Okta, and your vibe is comfy. Oh, I'm glad. Go for broke. Keep going until you get bored. It's not me getting bored, it's you guys. I'm afraid that you guys might be getting bored, you know? You're decent enough to not get cancelled. I'm glad. Tonight I learned that being VTuber is hard. Days ago I dreamed about being VTuber. Well, I would not downplay it and say that it's easy, but at the same time I would not also say that it's hard either. Maybe because I'm treating this as a hobby, that's why I don't want to have a mindset where I think that it's hard. So if you would like to start as a VTuber, then sure, it's okay. It's okay, Tikos, really. That's fine. Keep the dream alive, because back then when I still had that, you know, that shitty sketch that I made, the pencil sketch, I was like, what if I do this? What if I do that as a VTuber? What will my channel be, you know? It's a dream, it's a daydream kind of thing, but now it's been realized and here I am. Risky what? Some people just want to tell their story and that makes them feel better. True. That's true, and I'm glad that a lot of people trust me enough to share their story with me. What I meant by risky is that I do recognize that not everyone is able to you know, receive my answer in an open way. I'm afraid that I might offend them, or that people might not might think that I'm offensive, things like that, you know. I do not intend it to be malicious in any way. That was just me being honest, and I hope that that came across as genuine, because I really am. I was really genuine when I gave out my advices and solutions. That's what I meant by risky. I'm having big water guavas. Ooh, juicy, juicy. Being a VTuber is easy peasy. Becoming a successful one is hard. True. That's true. Now that's what makes VTubing hard, is like becoming the successful part. But then again, what is success as a VTuber? Like, I think everyone's goal is different. And if everyone's goal is different, and successful is subjective. For me personally, being successful is like being able to have a community of my own, and if I feel like I have achieved that, then that's successful in my agenda, you know? Nah, that's their own risk. If they gone mad, just say, why share it on VTuber content? Well, that is true. I know. Yeah. Anyway, if I'm not being like genuine, I would definitely say like, yeah, why share it on VTuber content? You could just talk it out with your therapist, you know. But no. This is like I did make this like as a sharing session, and I'm not a professional in any way, so like I do hope that they're able to receive that with an open mind. The success is the friends we made along the way. Yay, so true, Pasabi. Ow. Well, to me personally, that's kind of true though. If I'm able to like make a community of my own and make friends along the way, well, it is a success for me. You're just gonna have fun being a VTuber. Yeah. One thing about being a VTuber that might affect a lot of people is that, you know, they're seeing the numbers too much. When I first started out, I keep telling myself that, you know what, don't see the numbers. It's gonna depress the shit out of you if you focus on it too much. So just do your thing, put yourself out there, and if people like you, then they'll like you and they'll be there, you know? They're not I may not have as much sub count. See, this is me looking at numbers now. I may not have as much sub count as other big VTubers, but I'm saying this over and over again, I adore every single one of my subscribers and followers, and I appreciate them so much. Maybe in a way that's why when I see the results, I always see a constant results, like it's stable, you know, and that's how I know that people actually like my content. And if they don't, then that's fine. They can find other alternatives. No hard feelings. It's fine, because everyone's taste is different, and maybe at the time they want to watch someone else. That is fine. That's really fine. But like, if they truly like me, I know that they'll come back and listen to me, you know. I'm drinking again. Does it look like I have a PhD in taking care of you, brother? I'm talking dog at real help. You're so mean. Oh my god. But what if I want to share it with my, you know, VTuber mommy? What if I want to share it with my favorite sun god, you know, Anzim? success as a VTuber is when you get all the girls. Yeah, is when you pull all the bitches, huh? Oh my god. Well, Pasofi, if that's your goal as a VTuber, then good for you. Pasofi's be pulling all the girls with his mad piano skills. Oh my stars. Look at my side profile. This is me looking... Wait, now that I remember it, it just crossed my mind that in my debut I didn't really showcase my full model, you know? Maybe I should do a separate video about that. Oh my god. Okay, also, you know, about being a VTuber and about like grinding it out. I was making my schedule for next week, right? And I have some new content for you. I do hope that lots of people would be able to enjoy it. It's a new segment of mine. I'll announce it later on my socials. I was looking back at my schedules, and so far I've streamed 4 times a week. And I was thinking, should I reduce it to 3 or should I add it to 5? I'm not sure, but like in the end I just choose 4. I think 4 is the best number for me. Because I feel like if I stream every day, are people gonna get sick of me? Or are they not? Do they look forward to my streams? I don't know. These are the things that sometimes I overthink in a way, but at the same time, well, if they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. That's fine. That side teething looks hot. Hey yo. Oh wait, let me show my teeth. I have like small fangs though. Let me zoom in. See? Small fangs. Me. This is me looking up at you, like right in your face. Do you guys prefer it if I do like streams like this or like far away though? Rawr, rawr. Yeah. Teeth. More teeth. Okay, back to my original position. Okay, okay. This is good, this is good. Alright, damn. It's 22:39. How long has it been? Has it been like 2 hours? Yeah, it's been 2 hours. That didn't feel like 2 hours. Okay. So I think I'll have to end the stream now because again, today is Sunday and tomorrow is Monday. We all have responsibilities. Cute fangs, rawr. Thank you, thank you. Back home, ma'am, I haven't brushed my teeth. Ew, stinky Choco, stinky. Don't forget to brush your teeth before you sleep though. Don't want to get cavities. Oh god, speaking of cavities, I took a nap earlier, right? And in my dream, I dreamt I had cavities. Like, it was so horrible. I don't like it when I have cavities. Well, I never have cavities, but the thought of it it's just horrible. I kind of wonder if there's any meaning behind it though, because there are meanings behind teeth falling out, and I've gotten those dreams in the past. Maybe I should make a free talk about dream in the future, because me personally, my dreams, some of them, this is not me talking out of my ass, this is not me shitting you guys. Some of them happens months or years into the future. And when it comes to reality, I feel a sense of deja vu, which is kind of creepy and crazy, I think. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do like a submission on what odd dreams have you had and how do you feel about it, and then let's talk about it on stream. Alright, but for now, I'm going to end the stream for tonight. Thank you so much for being here with me on tonight's Tell Me Darling segment. I think I will do this once a month, or maybe like when I feel like it. Alright, so again, thank you so much for everyone who has shared their story. No judgment here. And I do hope that I have helped you in a way. And in the future, I do hope that you'll be able to share your burdens with me. Alright, so otsukare-sama, everyone. Thank you for being here. Wait, Tiko said, I dream about Pochong lot. You need to get your room checked. Be careful, Tiko. If you want, you can dream about me. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. Good night. Well, and I'll see you when the moon is full. Good night, sweet dreams. I love you. Have a good Monday tomorrow.